Everybody, I'm just trying to line up my camera because I used my camera last night, of course, for the GPS. And so it was all dismantled, so I had to set it up again today. So I hope you guys are well. I hope you're having a great day. It's been a really pretty day in Montreal, in Beaconsfield. We've had like really nice sun, not too hot, and I've actually had a great day today. I was really lucky this morning. I went out to visit a new client and talk to her about my favorite thing. Yes, Tupperware. And so that was really nice. And it's always great when you have an opportunity to tell somebody about Tupperware when maybe they don't know an awful lot about it. And then this afternoon, I was very privileged because I have a friend who I swim with on Wednesdays, and she's a French lady, and she's always really kind to me. And she had said to me yesterday, "Would you like to come and see my garden?" I'm just going to put the lights on. Okay. So she said, "Would you like to come and see my garden?" And I said, "I would. I'd love to come and see your garden." So this afternoon at 3 o'clock, I went to see her garden, and what a treat. Oh my goodness. She has so many flowers, all different types. Some of the flowers that she had, I recognized from my childhood. They're called different names in Canada, but when I checked the names later, it was the same flower. So that was really exciting. Weather is great here. Okay, that somebody wrote, "Hi Mel, weather is great here," but I'm not sure who it is because I'm not seeing your name. But hello, Ruth. Hello, Wendy. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Olga. Hi, Sharon. So today, I am going to be making something with my stack cooker because I'm obsessed with the stack cooker, and especially because I know it's coming on as a sample in on the 27th of July. I want to make sure everybody knows about the stack cooker. So why would you want the stack cooker? Well, if you're somebody who doesn't cook much at home now, the stack cooker is a great introduction into how to get confidence to cook really simple meals. And we're going to cook one of the simplest today. And I have to say, I was inspired by Sabrina Tessier, who is one of our directors, and she was cooking at the guest event last night. And she reminded me that you don't just have to make beef fiesta and eat it on the day. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make beef fiesta, but I'm going to keep some of it back in a Tupperware so that I can make those stuffed peppers, because that looked like a really nice meal. And I love that she had grated cheese on her stuffed peppers, because whenever I serve beef fiesta, I always serve it with grated cheese. So good afternoon, Sinsin. Good to see you. So this is one of the simplest recipes that you can make in your stack cooker. And it's basically a one-pot meal. So to start with, I'm going to need my supersonic chopper, and we're going to cut up some onions in that, or an onion, I should say. Excuse me. Some things are tickling me. So we're going to cut up an onion in, oh, these onions, honestly, I'm really not happy with them. This is another onion that is like, some layers are okay and some are not. So I'm going to have to pick this onion apart as well. So I'm going to chop my onion first. So let me get rid of those outside layers, and then I'll break down the onion. And I did make myself a cup of tea earlier. I just found it. and it's still warm, so I'm going to drink some of that. Okay, so I need to get rid of some of these layers. It's like that there's an onion within an onion, if you know what I mean. See what I mean? Inside the onion, there's some layers that are not so good. So I'm going to take that out. That looks good. This bit looks good. No, Maxie, you can't have onion meat. So I'm just going to peel off here the bits of onion that are good. So as you can see, I have Max here today, and the dogs are going to be very disappointed because I am not using any carrots today. I might have to use some carrots on purpose for them. Okay, so the rest of that onion is good there. So let me discard this. Okay, so we're going to chop up the onion and we're going to cook the onion. I just need to get the top of my chopper. And we're going to cook that for a little bit by itself. And what else am I going to put in my beef fiesta? Okay, so that's that chopped. I'll get my 3-liter stack cooker. I've used my stack cooker so much recently that I don't have matching bottoms and tops at the moment. They're all in the dishwasher. So we'll put the onion into here, and there's still quite a lot of onion. Even it was a fairly large one, so even with having to remove some of the layers, I still got enough onion here. Okie dokie. Right, so I've got that. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to that. And the other thing I'm going to add is some chipotle seasoning. So I'm going to add a generous amount. Okay. So now I'm going to mix this onion and chipotle, and I'm going to cook this for 3 minutes at 80% power. And while I was over at my freezer, I got out my corn because I'm going to put some corn in there. So I'm going to measure out half a cup of corn. And the great thing about my freezer mates is that I can measure out half a cup of corn pretty easily without having to smash the bag on the counter to make sure that my corn is loose enough for me to measure. So we'll put this straight back in the freezer. I've started using these chalk pens. I still have a couple of them left if anybody wants to take them, but they're really good for writing on your freezer mates, and they rub off really easily. So the other thing that I'm going to put in my beef fiesta is some tomatoes. So we're going to open up this can of tomatoes, chop these up. And yes, the Tupperware can opener is amazing. You can take your lids off, and when you take them off, neither the base nor the lid is sharp. But if you ask me if you could buy one, the first thing I would say to you is, oh, have you got your fridge smarts yet? Because what I want to do is I really want to help people save time, save money, eat more healthily, and be a solution to pollution. Uh-oh, looks like somebody bought diced tomatoes. I'm not going to say it wasn't me, but I usually check really carefully. So it's okay though, because I'm just going to chop it all up together. You have to read the labels so carefully, don't you? So I'm going to also put into my tomatoes a good portion of Worcestershire sauce. And I'm going to put in some Bovril. And we're going to mix this all up together. Okay, so now I've pretty much got a puree there, a sort of beef tasting tomato puree, and I'm going to go and get those onions out of the microwave. So my onions are now nicely cooked. I'm going to throw in my corn. I have to put in a cup of rice. And when you put your rice in, a little trick, pour your rice out over the vessel it's going in, so that if you get any spillage, it doesn't matter. So a cup of rice. And of course, I need ground beef. So I defrosted some ground beef. Well, I hope it's defrosted anyway. Let me have a look. No, it's not quite defrosted. So I'm going to put it back in. I have a turbo defrost on my microwave, so it'll only take another minute. I'm actually going to take the outside bit that is defrosted and just put the undefrosted bit back in. This is virtually all defrosted now. Okay, I'll just put this bit back in for a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is mixing the onion, the corn, and the beef and rice all together. And you can put in here whatever you want. Like, you don't have to restrict yourselves to onion and corn. Often I'll put peppers in, but I'm not going to put peppers in today. And remember, when you're cooking, you've got rice in here, so you need to have plenty of liquids. So we're going to put the tomato mixture in, but that is not going to be enough liquid. So to make sure I don't waste any, I'll pour some more liquid in here, swill it around, and we'll put the rest in that way. Okay. So there's the rest of my, yeah, that's good now. The rest of my ground beef. So just mix all your beef up with everything else that is in your I was going to say in your cauldron, but that might not be a good thing to say. It might conjure up nasty images. But this is such an easy recipe to make, and it's always tasty. It doesn't look very appetizing before you put it in the microwave, but it's basically whatever you want it to be. So today I'm keeping it really simple. I have onions, tomatoes, corn, chipotle seasoning, ground beef, rice, and some liquid. And what I will do is I'm going to cook this now for 25 minutes at 80% power, because I'm not cooking it in the stack position today. I'm cooking it one vessel. And so I'll pop this in, and in 25 minutes it'll be done. And then what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to wash this out, of course, but I'm going to put half of the mix into a vent serve, let it cool down, and then put that in my freezer. So when maybe over the weekend I want to have a quick and easy meal, I can get it out, get some peppers out, or whatever else I want to get out with it, and use the beef fiesta as sort of like the fill-in to the peppers. And so thank you to Sabrina Tessier for giving me that idea yesterday. Okay. Conjure up. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Conjure up. It's all about magic. And it is about magic. You know, when you cook with the stack cooker for the first time, you're really wondering if it's going to work. And now that I know that it does work, I really do find that it's quite magic. So that is it from me today, folks. Just a quick and easy recipe. I will try and remember to post a picture. I know some days I remember, some days I don't. But just to remind you that I'm going to be doing lots of stack cooker recipes over the next little while, because I really want every single person who is already a member who does not have the stack cooker to say, whoa, I'm going to buy that stack cooker for $98 and get a free spatula with it, because usually our stack cooker is $165. More than that, though, I really want to encourage anybody who is not yet part of Tupperware to say, it would be worth me getting the stack, it would be worth me joining so that I can have the stack cooker, because you're not going to be able to buy it as a client, and it's going to be a delicious red color, which makes my heart light, because I remember my first stack cooker was orange, and then I had a purple one. And I want you to know, I haven't got rid of them because they broke. I've used them, and then I've passed them on to somebody else's secondhand. But every time a new color comes out, I'm like, I need to get the new color, because I'm selling Tupperware, so I need to show the new color. So that they are very hardy. And did you know that the material that is used to make the stack cooker was actually developed in conjunction with General Electric and the space program, because they wanted to find something that was hardy enough to go into space. And so they developed the material in conjunction with Tupperware for the stack cooker. So I think that's a pretty nice story. You're having you're having a terrible storm? Don't tell me that. I'm sick of storms. I don't want another terrible storm. You gave away your orange one and your beige one. You have a purple stack cooker. So Cindy, you did like me, you gave them away. So I did get a red one for a while, and I regret since the moment I gave it away, giving it away, because I don't know, it was sort of much nicer cooking in red than in blue, although the aqua is pretty good. But it's all about how you feel when you're cooking, isn't it? So if you haven't joined Tupperware yet, please click on the link to enroll. And if you just want to have a look at what we do at Tupperware, tomorrow night we're going to have fun with some bingo lines. So I'd be really happy for you to join my VIP group and be part of that. That's at 8 o'clock tomorrow. And on Sunday, of course, I always have a live sale, and it's always super fun. So you can just join my VIP group to be part of that. So have a great evening, everybody. And I forgot to put the jam jar out, but never mind, we'll do a jam jar next time. So have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.